Hey crafty cuties, welcome back to Paper Terrace. If you're new, I'm Jessica, and today I am going to show you the 2021 Summer Memories collection. To go through and show you all of the journals that are in this release, and I won't be doing a flip through of each journal, but if there is a journal type that's not going to be kind of the same as the majority of them, I will do a very quick flip through. All of the pages inside of these journals are decorated really similar. I mean, each one's going to be completely unique, but they all have all the kind of the same page decorations. And I do have a full video series coming where I show you how I made it to this point, how I did this entire mass journal restock, and I show you all of the different page ideas and just all of the things to make it possible, so be on the lookout for that. But in this restock, I do also have some smaller journals. I have some page add-ons and wallpaper packs, so stick around for the whole video if you want to see everything that I have in this collection. And to make it a little bit easier, if you see a journal that you really want in this video, I have each one numbered with like a little special code, and so when I go to show you it, you'll see that each one's going to have a tag like this, and it will have like a number, or sorry, a letter and a number. So this one's A1. And then when you go to my Etsy shop, in the title listing, it will have that little code, just to make it a little bit easier, because there also are several journals that might have the same fabric for the cover, but they still might be slightly different. So I hope that helps you, and I thought it was cute. I actually kept two journals for myself in this collection, so I have these ones as A1 and A2, and these are the ones that I ended up keeping for myself. I made, I think, this one on camera. Actually, maybe I made both of them on camera, so I just couldn't let these ones go. And I am super excited. I worked really hard on this collection for you guys, and I tried to make as many available as I could so that everyone can get their hands on some, and then hopefully there will be a few left over to keep my shop stocked. Let's see what else. I promise we'll be getting into it really quick, but I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Also, if you are a patron, you do get a special time that you'll be able to shop, and all of that information is listed in Patreon. And in the future, you know, if you want to join Patreon to get a heads up and you know, a first chance at journals, that's an option. I have a tier as low as $5 a month to make it affordable for you guys, and there's also other perks and things that come along with it. And I think that's it. So let's head into the journal release for you guys, and I'll show you all of the journals that are in this collection. Okay, we are here. We have them all lined up, and we're gonna get into it. While I'm grabbing the first one, I do want to say I'm going to show you journals first, and then I'll get to the add-on items. But I just wanted to quickly mention, because in the previous clip I said that patrons are going to get first dibs, but I want to make sure to let you know this is the first month I'm trying this system out, and I am going to make sure to have things still available for the public as well, because you guys are my supporters as well. I'll probably end up adding some extra things once the official time drop happens, and I just haven't quite figured out how I'm going to make it work, so please bear with me, and I would love feedback. I want to make it fair for everyone, but that is one of the perks of being a patron. So let's hop into it. This journal right here is A3, and this is probably one of the only few that doesn't have a lot of decoration inside. So this is a trifold journal, and I'm going to show you the inside of this one and do a quick flip through, because like I said, this one is going to be one of the least decorated ones. However, it does come with some things on side, and when I say least decorated, it still has pockets, it still has the tabs and all of the fun, like, different types of papers, but you'll see there's blank pages. I don't have lots of decorations on the pages themselves, so there are still lots of, you know, options, or sorry, there are a lot of bases for you to work with. There's still like pockets and fun little things like that, if you'll see, but mostly everything comes on the side for this one. And then when I show you one of the decorated ones, I think you'll be able to see the difference here. So it's real hard for me to do something super plain. I don't know if you'll ever really see too many journals from me that are completely plain inside. It's just not something that I can really do. Now this one also, it just kind of loosely closes. I thought that would be best for any journal growth. And then I do include this little silk ribbon here that can just be tied around. And I think that will work best for this one, but it has this gorgeous little metal piece here. Okay, we better go faster than this if we're gonna get through everything. This one right here is going to be a 4. By the way, you'll notice that I think almost everyone has a charm ring. It's the larger size one with a tassel that are all going to be different with lots of lace trims in these. This is a trifold one with one of these metal clasps as well. And let me just, again, I'm not going to do a full flip through of each one. Oh, this has gorgeous vintage fabric, or I think it was a sheet actually, and I just love how it looks distressed, but like it's just a perfect amount in my opinion. So this is going to be one of my more decorated journals, and by the way, these do lay pretty flat with the tassel, but they are removable, which I think is a little bit easier to work with, but it just depends. So a decorated one's going to have all kinds of things like pockets, really interactive things, sewn fabric tags, you know, things in the pockets is another big thing. And so instead of on the side, this is just going to be a little bit more ready for you just to jump in and maybe add some photos, do journaling. There is still a lot of room for you to add your own creative twist, a little hidden pocket right there, or yeah. And so you will see lots of tags and things like that. So this is what a decorated journal is going to look like. So you'll see there are things in lots of the pockets and such, but they all have tabs as well. And depending on the journal style, it's going to either have tabs on the side or top. And then a nice little pocket in the back on this one. I also want to mention that I use some beautiful digitals in all of these journals, ranging from Cara Brandon Creations to Litz Design Creative and Dear Julie Julie. I think that's majority of the digitals I use. So I am going to post all their links below because they have wonderful, gorgeous digitals. Okay, A5 is going to be this other vintage sheet, and it has a little metal plate here with coffee dyed paper on the back. And so I think I just said I'm not going to flip through any, but you'll get a gorgeous idea here. Oh my gosh, Cara Brandon Creations right here. But anyways, you'll see. So the decorated ones are all going to be very similar inside. So again, I can't flip through each one, even though I keep doing it, but you can look at some of the example photos on each listing if you want to see more specific. So this is going to be a 6. Really, really pretty. This is a 7. And I have a few journals in this same fabric because I just loved it so much. It is the softest fabric. This is what the tassel looks like on this one. Lots of fun little trims and things like that. This next one is A8. And I have used a vintage fabric, floral fabric on this one with the metal book plate on there. Has some embossed paper. Lots of whites and blues in that tassel. All of the tabs just look so fun to me. A9 is this really cute mushroom fabric. Oh my gosh. And by the way, I guess I haven't mentioned that all of these journals are close to the same size, but for instance, I'm gonna grab the next one, A10. And yeah, like these two are very similar in size, but I'll have all of the size listings on each one because there are a few that are bigger than this. So A10 is this really pretty fabric, mushrooms and birds. Has the little eyelets here for the closure on this one, some metal book covers right there. We have A11. Another one of these gorgeous fabrics that I just couldn't stop making. Lots of tabs on the side. A12 is going to be this really pretty, oh, this fabric reminds me just of like childhood, this fun little Make-A-Wish kind of thing, and have some layers right there. You guys saw me make a similar journal to this one on camera. This is A13. This is a patchwork journal. This one doesn't have a window on it, but you'll see I have one in this mix that has the window. But this does have some really cute little vintage buttons down there that are sewn in. Oh, this fabric right here. I just love all the different fabrics. Look at that cute little doily. Oh, I almost kept that one for myself, but then I just couldn't do it. A14. So this is one I made on camera. And so you'll see it actually has this little pocket here with a fern, or I think it's a mini little fern, has some buttons, and then just all of the gorgeous little different fabrics. This one had the closure is also like a patchwork closure, if you can see that. We are at A15, and I like the tassel on this one a lot. It has some greens and whites and creams to go along with this fabric, and some trims on the side here. A16. Again, I used the blue floral vintage fabric, has a nameplate. And by the way, when we get towards the end, there are a few journals that are more of a different style, not my usual style, and that don't have many decorations, so I do have a few more coming like that. A17. I feel like I'm calling out bingo numbers. We got the layers. I mean, and even though I have a few journals with the same fabric, they're all completely, you know, different inside. They're all unique. A18. Some more of this really soft, pretty fabric with a little collage down here. This pink velvet. Some lace. A fluffy little tassel there. Oh, I love this one. How am I getting rid of this one? A19. Oh my gosh, vintage fabric with the most gorgeous little print. This is a trifold with the metal clasp right there. This tassel is like a little baby tassel. I don't know, I just thought it was so cute, and it has some of the fabrics that are seen like in the cover. And again, these just open up like really easy. It just opens up like that, and then, I mean, I'm not gonna go through this one because it's also just the same. It's decorated and everything, so. And then this just clips on real nice and easy. Okay, we're getting close, guys. Okay, A20. Some of these are bound to fall, so A20 it's a trifold, and it's similar to that first one we saw, but this one has the ribbon attached to the inside of the cover right here, if that makes sense. And so it's attached, and then you can just wrap it around like that. And I like to wrap it around all the way to the back, and then when it grows, and I just kind of tuck it under. But when it grows, you can, you know, just wrap it around less times, or if you don't like it, you can take it off. Okay, we have, so the next two are really not exactly my style. I repurposed these covers, and I got them in Happy Mail a long time ago, so these are going to be, everything's going to have its own price depending on, you know, how much time was put into it, what's in it, and all of that. But just saying, these are going to be, I guess, a less expensive price point, because the inside is going to have not as many pages. There are pockets and actually pretty fun interactive pages, but it's just not my normal, I guess, style. These are decorated differently. They don't have the same page decorations as the other journals, but this is a cute little travel journal. It's just a lot smaller. Like, it's like maybe, I think it's an inch spine. So that was A21. but still really cute, and they are very hard covers. These are, this is A22. I wish I could remember who sent these to me, because that would be great. I do appreciate them. Really cute. They're both fabric. This is a fabric, and it's like kind of sparkly, and same thing. So it's just smaller. It has 2 signatures, and on the inside it has really pretty papers. It does have lace on the sides. So it has decorated pages, but these were started just so, like, probably a couple years ago. A little window right there. That's really fun. So there's those 2. And then the next 2 are also different. They are made out of vintage books I've had in my stash for a long time. So let's start with A23. Has a little tassel right here, and I just realized I made a mistake, and the next one's also A23, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do in just a sec. So I used some gorgeous handmade paper to line the inside here. This still has the original like book, what do you call it, the first pages that's in a book. And then I included this hand painted card right here that's been in my stash for a long time. And then again, these are just smaller. So this has 3 signatures, but it has, you know, not very many decorations. Again, I'm going to be sending some on the side for this one. And so it does have like still pockets and fun little things, just not as many pages. And then see, it has the end papers, the original end papers, but this gorgeous handmade paper, A23. So we're gonna call this one, because I don't want to mess you guys up, A23B, okay? So I hope that makes sense, but I'll have a picture and everything of it. So this is A23B, since they're similar. Has a tassel. This is a really cool little vintage book. It has a pretty good, I feel like the image is in pretty good condition. Now I did really reinforce the inside cover because I wanted to use this, I wanted to use the original cover. So I will say, I mean, I would suggest, like, you know, treating this one well. It is a vintage book cover. I definitely reinforced it, and I feel like it's totally workable to work in and everything, but I would just be a little extra careful putting it on your shelf and taking it off. So the pages in here are not super decorated. So again, I have the page decorations and a little pack on the side. There had to be some kind of mistake, right, with the numbering system. Okay, A24. This one's been in my stash for a long time, and I think this was one of the first journals that I ever made. And so this one has lots of interactive pages, but this was made years and years ago. In fact, I can't even remember. I mean, I might have even made a video on it. It's hard to remember when I have like hundreds of journals laying around, but yeah, it's okay. A25, you guys might recognize this one. A25 was the last Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge journal. And so it has decorations inside, but oh, I love this first little window. I need to do that more. But anyways, it has, you know, like handmade papers and so much fun in here. But I just can't keep them all. Gorgeous handmade paper down here. And it's kind of fun. I think this will be fun for someone to have because, I mean, I made this in a series with you guys. So, okay, the next stack of journals I'm going to show you are wallpaper journals. I have some larger ones and many, many little ones. And I'm probably going to have quite a few more of these little mini ones. These are going to be super affordable journals, so if you know, want to get your hands on something and don't want to spend you know, too much, then that's a way to go. This is B25. So wallpaper, this is a textured wallpaper. I slightly distressed it with some ink, and inside is just these journals. Oh, there we go. These journals are going to be less decorated. There's the front, there we go. But they have a variety of fun pages and pockets. but I'm keeping these ones less decorated. Let's actually put that on the front here. And the backs have the little stamp that says paper tears. Anyways, I'm keeping these ones less decorated so that I can keep them at a lower price point for you guys. So that was B25. B26, I'm not going to flip through because it just has the same papers. It's kind of like a traveler's notebook, basically. B26. B27. Let me try to get, it's really hard to focus on these ones because, oh, I keep having them all upside down. I just put the tags on these while, I didn't sew them in backwards, but I put the tags on backwards because I did them while they were on my shelf. This was B28. And so a floral with a little butterfly. They all have a tiny little charm at the bottom as well, which should have told me where the front was a little bit better. This is a B29. Sorry guys, I tried to be organized. B29 has a little charm down here and really pretty wallpaper. And I may have more of these journals by the time the release is here. You may see a few, you probably will see a few that I didn't show. They're just not ready as I'm filming. B30, it's kind of like a tan color with the florals. B31, this is kind of like a, I forgot what you call that, but a really pretty little style there. Oh, I love this one so much. I did not want to cut into this one. By the way, these are all sewn around as well, meaning I sewed around the entire wallpaper, and they all at least have like a clear pocket inside or some type of a pocket in them. B33, I'll show it to you before I put the tag on there. I love how these ones feel in the hand, and if you've noticed, there's different sizes, so all the sizes are going to be on the listings. And the last one is B34. So these little mini ones, I don't have like a code for them, and I haven't figured out how I'm going to list them yet, but let me just show you kind of what they look like. They're all going to be very similar again. They're just kind of like a little add-on journal. Now these would fit great into, they would fit great into another journal or on their own, like a little purse journal. And they have some pretty scrapbook paper along with some other fun little pieces, and they're all sewn. So I'll have some of those in the shop. And let me just show you the few other things that will be in my shop on this day. Now I did make some wallpaper packs, and I just want to say that these are not, they're not packaged up how they're going to be sent to you, but I just want to show you. Each listing will show a picture of the exact wallpaper pack that you're getting. And it's going to have basically just a variety of sizes of wallpapers. So, they'll all have pieces that would be big enough if you wanted to make like you could at least make like a traveler's notebook size journal, or like some of these are pretty long, so it really just depends. Each one's completely different. It just depended on what I had, but like this one has like the peacock. So unfortunately I can't give you the code names on these ones yet because I just don't have that ready, but I will have all of the listings. We'll have the pictures of the exact wallpapers, and so there's just a ton of different styles. There's lots of florals, and I have like some darker ones. Let me just show you kind of an idea, and then I'll show you the page decoration pack. I mean, there's like blues, so they're all kind of like, they all go together. Each pack can be worked together. These would be great for collaging, or I mean, like I said, you could even make journal covers out of them. So I will have those. And then the last little thing I'm going to have is I will have some little mini add-on tassels, and these would be cute for, you know, any journals that you have. I'm going to have some smaller embellishment packs that are going to include like just little handmade items that can go into the journals, like these little snippets that can be used as a pocket or, you know, a snippet. I will have these little hidden pocket, hidden journaling pockets. And again, each one of these is different, so you'll have to check the listing to see. These have little, but they're just fun little, and this one has like some little snippets to go on your journals as tabs or however you want to use them. So there's that one. I'll have quite a few of this smaller pack. I'm just going to set that aside because I ripped that. And then I have these, I'm going to call them page packs. And I think I have maybe like 15 or so. And these are going to include around 15, I have 15 different things to go in your journal. So like I have the fabric packs, the little collage kit, and each one's going to be slightly different. I don't know how I'm going to list these yet. It might be more like a grab bag, like it's going to have these elements in them, but each one's decorated a little bit different. And so you'll see, and this one has like a little envelope, a little collage pocket. Basically all of the page decorations that are in the journals, these are just like on the side, if that makes sense. Little wallpaper pack, journal, or a wallpaper, sorry, a little wallpaper tag and pocket, a little 3 pocket situation, double pocket, and a botanical page pocket. And then they'll all come in these really cute little vintage bags. So I think I went over everything. There definitely might be some more things than what I showed you, but that is the base of what we have. There is so much. I'm just so excited we are here. Like I said, I've been working so hard on this, and I can't wait for you guys to be able to use these items. Thank you so much for your support. I will have my Etsy shop linked below, of course, and I can't wait to see you at the sale. I just realized in the beginning I did not even tell you when it was, but it is July 18th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay guys, I will see you later. Have a great day. Bye.